Coffee's cold, the steam is gone. I'm still sitting where you left me at dawn. The clock on the wall has a hollow sound. Every tick is a weight that pulls me down. I reach for my phone to tell you a joke, then I remember the silence, the words that we broke. Now the house is a museum of things we once said, and I'm just a ghost haunting our unmade bed. The sun is bleeding through the blinds again, like it doesn't know that this is the end. It's asking for a smile I don't have to give. It's asking for a life I don't wanna live. Oh, it's just another day of missing you, another 24 hours of turning blue. The world keeps spinning, indifferent and fast, while I'm anchored right here in the wreckage of us. I'm breathing in shadows, I'm exhaling gray, just trying to survive another day. Back of the hall, I haven't the heart to move it at all. It still smells like the rain in the way that you laughed before we became just a torn photograph. I walk to the store and I see a car, but it's never you. No matter how close or far, everyone's moving, they're chasing the light, while I'm just waiting for the mercy of night. Oh, it's just another day of missing you, another 24 hours of turning blue. The world keeps spinning, indifferent and fast, while I'm anchored right here in the wreckage of us. I'm breathing in shadows, I'm exhaling gray, just trying to survive. Time is a highway that never will end. It's a long empty road with no signs in sight, just sunset and sunrise and more of the fight. To keep my head up, to keep my heart still, and I know that you won't, and I know that you never will. Of us, I'm breathing in shadows, I'm exhaling gray, just trying to survive another day. Sun's going down, the stars are so cold. I'm a little more tired, a little more old. Close my eyes, pray for sleep to stay, then I'll just another day. Just another day. Here are some emotions, your song, broken vows. I've structured them to build from a quiet, a flight to start to a power. coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm still replaying every word that you said. The dust is settling on the frames in the hall where we promised forever, standing so tall. Now the silence is heavy, it's ringing so loud, like a storm that won't break from a permanent cloud. I still see the ghost of the way we used to be before you decided there was no room for me. I'm holding the pieces, but the edges are sharp, and the rhythm is fading from the beat of my heart. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a life we planned, with a gold-plated promise slipping through my hand. You swore through the better, you left through the worst, and I'm learning how much of forever can hurt. It's the echo of I do in an empty house, just the bitter taste of these broken vows. I saw your reflection in a shop window pane. For a second I almost called out your name, but the person I loved isn't there anymore. Just a shadow that walked out and locked up the door. You took back the future, you left me the past. How can something so beautiful be built not to last? Did you mean it when you whispered in the dark? Or was I just a candle, a temporary spark? You crossed out our names with a strike of a pen, while I'm trying to learn how to breathe once again. How do I unlove you? How do I let go when you're the only heaven I've ever known? Yeah, I'm standing in the ruins of a life we planned, with a gold-plated promise slipping through my hand. You swore through the better, you left through the worst, and I'm learning how much of forever can hurt. It's the echo of I do in an empty house, just the bitter taste of these broken vows. The rings on the table, the lights are all low. You said you'd stay, but you were already gone. Broken vow. Just broken. still sitting on the left side of the bed, leaving space for the ghost of the things you said. The coffee's getting cold, just like your heart did. I'm still playing back the moment that we parted. I saw the light go out behind your eyes. No dramatic exit, no big goodbyes, just the sound of a key turning in the lock and the deafening silence of the kitchen clock. And they say that time is a healer, a friend, but time is just a highway that never ends. I'm driving in circles, I'm chasing the ghost of the person I think that I needed the most. Now I'm sinking deep, deep in the fields, trying to figure out which part of this is real. It's a heavy kind of hollow, a quiet kind of blue. Everything I touch just tastes like you. I'm drowning in the almost and the could have beens, losing my breath where the memory begins. Yeah, I'm falling and I don't wanna heal. I'm just staying here deep in the fields. Your old sweater in the bottom drawer. It doesn't even smell like your perfume anymore, just dust and the scent of a house turned cold. A story that ended before it was told. I saw your name on a screen today. I almost reached out but I looked away, 'cause what do you say to a heart that's gone? How do you ask a sunset to stay until dawn? I'm sinking deep, deep in the fields, trying to figure out which part of this is real. It's a heavy kind of hollow, a quiet kind of blue. Everything I touch just tastes like you. I'm drowning in the almost and the could have beens, losing my breath where the memory begins. Yeah, I'm falling and I don't wanna heal. I'm just staying here deep in the fields. Maybe I'm addicted to the way it hurts. Maybe I'm a sucker for the worst case words, but moving on feels like I'm letting you die, and I'm not ready for that final goodbye. Are you still there? Are you still there? The kettle whistles to an empty room. I let it scream until the steam fills up the gloom. There's a ghost of your laughter by the windowsill, but the garden's gone gray and the air is too still. I'm retracing the shadows where your feet used to tread. Now I'm sleeping on the cold left side of the bed. The clock on the mantle is ticking like a heart, but it's only counting seconds that we've been apart. And the radio's broken, stuck on a hum, waiting for a melody that's never gonna come. Now I'm lost in these desolate sad tears, tracing the static and the white noise of goodbye. The silence is a mountain that I'll never learn to climb, just the echoes of a promise that got swallowed up by time. It's the sound of the rain hitting glass we didn't mend, the roar of the quiet at the world's lonely end. I found a voice note you left from a year ago. I pressed play just to feel the blood begin to flow, but the digital crackle makes you sound like a dream, like a fading transmission or a muffled out scream. I tried to call out your name just to hear the vibration, but the walls only offer a hollow frustration. Is there a frequency where you're still mine? Somewhere the stars haven't fallen out of line, 'cause here the wind is just a funeral song, and the forever we whispered was a lie all along. Desolate, it's so quiet I can hear my own heart break. Desolate, just a sour skate of the love you had to take. The coffee's cold, the steam has long since died, just like the fire we used to keep inside. I'm chasing circles on the kitchen wood, trying to remember if I understood why you packed your shadow and left the light, and turned our forever into one long night. The dust is settling on your favorite chair. I reach for a hand that isn't there, and the clock on the wall has nothing to say. It's just counting the hours since you walked away. Now I'm living in the desolate whispers of a name I'm not supposed to speak, building a kingdom out of the splinters of a heart that's grown too tired and weak. The wind through the hallway sounds like your breath. Loving you slowly is a beautiful death. In the hollow, in the grave, I'm just a ghost of who's brush of blue against a world of red. I should throw it out, I should let it go, but it's the only part of us I have to show. The neighbors ask if I'm doing alright, I just nod my head and turn out the light. Now I'm living in the desolate whispers of a name I'm not supposed to speak, building a kingdom out of the splinters of a heart that's grown too tired and weak. The wind through the hallway sounds like your breath. Loving you slowly is a beautiful death in the hollow, in the grave. I'm just a ghost of who stayed. Is a shell, and I'm the echo inside, just a desolate whisper, nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to hide. Alone, and they're crawling walls, tracing the ghost of your step in the halls. I'm curled in the corner, a shell of a man or girl, trying to hold back the tide with my hands. The sheets are still wrinkled where you used to lie. I'm staring at nothing, I'm waiting to die, or at least for the feeling of you to go numb. But the harder I run, the more certain it comes. I hear it in the static of the radio dial, the ghost of your laugh and the ghost of your smile. It's a murmur, a mumble, a secret I keep that crawls in my ears when I'm trying to sleep. You're telling me things that we should have done back when we thought we were still the only ones. Now the air is so heavy, it's harder to breathe. Why did you stay if you wanted to leave? And I'm listening to the despair in whispers, soft as a feather. coffee's cold, the heater's broken down again. The silence in this hallway is my only friend. I see your key still sitting by the kitchen door, but you don't live behind these eyelids anymore. I'm breathing air that's thick with every set, just a ghost of a promise spinning in my head, and the floor starts to feel like the surface of the sea. I'm reaching for the hand that used to reach for me, but the weight of the sorry is pulling at my heels. It's funny how the quiet is the only thing that heals, and I go down, down into the blue of us where I might drown. I'm gasping for a memory, I'm shivering in the dark, trying to find a flicker of a long extinguished spark. It's a heavy kind of lonely, it's a deep kind of blue. In the middle of the ocean, I am looking for you in the down. Drown in the down. Drown. I try to swim ashore, I try to find the light, but the tide of your absence comes in every night. Every song on the radio has a different name, but the lyrics all whisper and they sound the same. Like a stone in my pocket, like a chain on my chest, I'm losing my direction, I am failing the test. Gasping for a memory, oh, shivering in the dark, trying to find a flicker of a long extinguished spark. It's a heavy kind of lonely, it's a deep kind of blue. In the middle of the ocean, I am looking for you in the down. Drown. Water in my lungs, but it feels like your touch. I guess I didn't know that I could love you this much until the air ran out, until the lights went out. I'm not waving, I'm just sinking. Just let the current take me down. I'm finally where you left me, in the down. Drown. Emotional desolation is a heavy, sweeping title. It suggests a landscape where the love has been completely leveled, leaving nothing but a barren, frozen wasteland inside the chest. It calls for a sound that is both massive and hollow. Here is hope, creative kid, for this track.
one Suno style of music tags. Copy and paste this into the style of music box. I have designed this to start small and build into a wall of sound that feels like a cold storm. Dark cinematic pop, Marinheil burst or strings, deep slow synth pad, 60 BPM, haunting female vosher, imperative reverberanity, alkadatic reverb, Auken hello. In the ruins of you.
The coffee's getting cold on the kitchen wood. I'm sitting in the spot where you always stood. The silence is a sound I'm learning to hate, like a ghost in the hallway, deciding my fate. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but I only caught the shadow of the morning light. The scent of your perfume is leaving the sheets, like a summer rain drying on the city streets. And I'm terrified of waking up to a world where I can't feel your touch. I'm tracing the outlines of pictures on the wall, waiting for a voice that never seems to call. Piece by piece you're slipping through my hands, like a house of glass built on shifting sands. I'm holding on tight, but the colors turn to gray. I'm watching my past that old diner where we used to go, the one with the neon and the soft radio. I tried to remember the jokes that you told, but the edge is afraid and the story's grown old. Is it your eyes that were green or a deep shade of blue? I'm losing the details of the version of you, and that's the real heartbreak. The cruelest of sins, not knowing where I end and you begin. 'Cause I'm terrified of waking up to a world where I can't feel your touch. I'm chasing the outlines of pictures on the wall, waiting for a voice that never seems to call. Piece by piece, you're slipping through my hands like a house of glass built on shifting sands. I'm holding on tight, but the colors turn to gray. I'm watching my memories slowly fade away. They say time is a healer, a friend in the dark, but it's just an eraser, removing the spark. It's stealing your life, it's stealing your name, leaving me here with a heart in the rain. Don't go, please don't go. I'm not ready to let you be someone I used to know. Like a song on the radio, losing the beat, like footprints on pavement, erased by the heat. I still remember, I think I remember the way you looked at me, but the image is blurry now, fading memories. The coffee's cold, the heater's humming low. I'm watching shadows dance across the floor. I found your jacket in the hall an hour ago. It still smells like the life we had before. I tried to call but stopped before the ring. Some silences are louder than the screams. Now I'm just haunted by the ghost of everything, and stitching up the fabric of my dreams. The winter's moved inside this empty room. The garden died before it had the chance to bloom, and I'm still standing where you said goodbye, with a well of sorrow running dry. And now there are frozen tears upon my face, like jagged diamonds locked in time and space. I wanna let go, I wanna feel the rain, but The ice has settled deep inside the pain. You're a fire that went out, I'm the winter left behind, trying to melt the memory of you from my mind. But it's a long road back to feeling anything at all, when your heart is just a glacier behind a hollow wall. I see your name and catch my breath a while, then remember that I've lost the right to care. I'm learning how to fake a heavy smile while breathing in this thin and biting air. The clock is ticking, but the gears are stuck, like a photograph that's fading in the sun. I'm paralyzed and running out of love, wondering when the healing has begun. They say that time will thaw the coldest night, that eventually the dark gives way to light. But what if I'm addicted to the chill? What if without the hurt the world is way too still? I'm shivering for you. With these frozen tears upon my face, like jagged diamonds locked in time and space. I wanna let go, I wanna feel the rain, but the ice has settled deep inside the pain. You're a fire that went out, I'm the winter left behind, trying to melt the memory of you from my mind. But it's a long road back to feeling anything at all, when your heart is just a glacier, just a hollow wall. The ice is thin, but it won't break. Not for your goals, not for my sake. Frozen tears, they never fall. They never fall. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm still replaying every word that we said. The silence in this hallway is louder than the screams. Now I'm only seeing you in the fragments of my dreams. I reach out for your hand, but I'm grabbing at the air. It's the ghost of a feeling that's no longer there. How do I unlearn the way you take your tea? How do I forget the way you looked at me? It's like tearing out a chapter from the middle of a book, and I'm terrified to give it one last look. So goodbye my lover, goodbye my best friend. I never thought this was how the story would end. I'm letting go of the future we planned, letting your heart slip right out of my hand. It's a beautiful tragedy, a slow burning fire. You were my world, my soul's one desire, but the lights are going out and the curtains are lower. Goodbye my lover, it's finally over. second I forgot we were under the strain. I almost called your number to tell you the news. Then I remembered I'm the one you chose to lose. Every song on the radio feels like a sting. I'm still wearing the memory of your promise ring. So goodbye my lover, goodbye my best friend. I never thought this was how the story would end. I'm letting go of the future we planned, letting your heart slip right out of my hand. It's a beautiful tragedy, a slow burning fire. You were my world, my soul's one desire. But the lights are going out and the curtains are lower. Goodbye my lover, it's finally over. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief. It steals all the joy and it leaves all the grief. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I'll stay. Love in a shadow that's walking away, walking away. Goodbye my lover, goodbye my best friend. Maybe in another life we won't have to pretend. I'm letting go of the future we planned. I'm letting go. The house is so quiet, the keys are on the table. I'd fix us if I could, but I'm no longer able. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the table. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there. I tell myself I'm strong, I tell myself I'm able to breathe in all this suffocating air. The closet's halfway empty, just a line of wooden ghosts, reminders of the life we used to lead. I'm holding on to shadows, being haunted by the most of every little word we'll never need. They say that time is supposed to be a healer, but time is just a room without a door. And every tick of the clock is a stealer, taking back the us we were before. Oh, we're just two grieving hearts in separate rooms, watching all the flowers wither before they even bloom. It's a funeral for a feeling, awake for every vow. I don't know how to love you from a distance now. The hardest part of forever is the part where it departs, leaving nothing but the echoes of our grieving hearts. I saw your car today, or maybe just a shadow. I felt my chest tighten like a fist. I'm wandering through the maybes and the should've knowns, lost inside a cold and lonely mist. Your morning knew I was, and I'm crying for your grace. Two strangers with a history of gold. Now there's just a hollow silence in our favorite place, and a story that will never be retold. Is there a cemetery for the promises we broke, a headstone for the fire that turned to smoke? I'm not just losing you, I'm losing who I used to be. There's a ghost in the mirror, look skipping, just a memory, slipping, grieving hearts. Coffee's getting cold on your side of the wood. I'd pour it out today if I thought that I should. But there's a quiet kind of violence in a house built for two, and the hallways are empty and I'm looking for you. I see your shadow in the kitchen, hear you laugh in the hall, but it's just the wind biting at the cracks in the wall. We're still breathing, but something is gone. The rhythm is right, but we're out of the song. How do we walk when the ground's giving way? How do we find the words we're too broken to say? Now we're just two grieving souls in a wide open room, trying to plant roses in a garden of gloom. We're mourning a love that's still beating its chest while we lay all the promises down to their rest. It's a funeral for us, but nobody came. Just two grieving souls crying out the same name. You're sitting right there, but you're miles out at sea, and I'm reaching for you, but I can't even find me. We used to be fire, now we're just the gray ash, collecting the debt from a heart-heavy crash. Do we keep up the act? Do we put on the lie? Or just admit that we lost the whole fight? Yeah, we're just two grieving souls in a wide open room, trying to plant roses in a garden of bloom. We're mourning a love that's still beating its chest while we lay all the promises down to their rest. It's a funeral for us, but nobody came. Just two grieving souls crying out the same name. They say grief is just love with nowhere to go, a river that's frozen with nowhere to flow. I'm sorry I couldn't be the one to save you. I'm sorry you're watching me break into two. Two souls just grieving, I'll let you go if you let me go too. The ghost of us is the only thing true. Grieving souls in a wide open room, just us and the gloom. I used to check the locks and bolt the door like there was something left worth fighting for, but the silence here is heavier than lead. Since you took the life and left the empty bed, they say the golden gates are paved with light where the sun don't set, and it's never night. But I've seen the sunrise in your eyes, and I've tasted truth inside your lies. So don't tell me about the promised land or the healing touch of a holy hand, 'cause I've already been to the highest peak and the fall from there. Let me There's a photograph on the mantelpiece where the laughter ends and the echo cease. We were untouchable, or so I thought, selling the soul for the dream we bought. Now the preacher talks of a better way, where the dead is gone and the bills are paid. But I go broke and not live in debt just to have one night I haven't had yet. Heaven ain't the first place I've been happy, and it won't be the first time I felt peace. I had a kingdom in the palm of your hand before the castle turned to sinking sand. If there's a mansion waiting in the blue, it's gonna feel real small compared to you. So if I go today, don't say I'm finally home, 'cause heaven ain't the first place I know. They promise no more tears and no more pain, but what's a garden without a little rain? If I can't find your heartbeat in the clouds, then I'd rather stay lost inside the crowds. Yeah, I'd rather be lonely on this earth than be safe from a love that's worth the hope. Heaven ain't the first place. I already saw it on your face, I already felt it in your grace. Now I'm just looking for a familiar space. Heaven ain't the first place. No, heaven ain't the first place. This is a heavy, universal theme. To make it truly touching, I focused on the small, domestic details, the things that make a person's absence feel like a physical weight. Here are the lyrics for how do I say goodbye? How do I say goodbye? The coffee's getting cold on your side of the table. I still set a plate, though I know I'm not able to eat across from a ghost and a memory of the way that we were and the way it should be. The keys are still hanging right by the front door, but I don't hear them rattle or turn anymore. They say time is a healer, a thief and a friend, but time is just a hallway that never quite ends, and every step forward feels like I'm moving wrong when I'm carrying the weight of where you belong. So how do I say goodbye to the half of my soul? How do I learn to be half and feel whole? I've memorized the silence, I've practiced the part, but the words always break on the edge of my heart. It's easy to leave when the fire burns out, but we were a flame I can't live without. Tell me, how do I say goodbye when I'm still saying come home? I saw a blue car and I thought it was you. For a second the world felt steady and true. Then the light turned to green and the driver drove by, and I'm standing there under a beautiful sky, wishing for rain just to match how I feel. Because moving on feels like learning to steal minutes of peace from a life built for two. How do I say goodbye? 'cause saying goodbye is the hardest thing love ever does. Yeah, it's the hardest thing love ever does. How do I say goodbye? I'm still waiting, come home. I'm still setting 2 plates at the table. Before I remember, I'm eating alone. I leave the porch light on just in case you're able to find a way back to the place we called home. But the hallway is quiet, the shadows are long, and I'm humming the ghost of our favorite song. I'm reaching out for a hand that isn't there, tracing your silhouette in the empty air. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, leaving me nothing but beautiful grief. Now I'm looking for you in the stars tonight, searching for a flicker of your faded light. Are you the one glowing silver? Are you the one burning gold? Or are you a story that's already told? It's a long way from heaven to the bed where I lay, counting the light years since you went away. I'm lost in the blackness, just trying to feel that the love we once had was actually real. I found your old jacket, it still smells like June, like coffee and rain, and a life ended too soon. I tried to go back to the park by the lake, but the silence is a sound that I just couldn't take. Every planet is spinning, the world carries on, but my axis is tilted now that you're gone. Maybe you're the comic streaking through the dark, leaving a trail, just a tiny white spark. Or maybe you're the vacuum, the space in between, the most painful thing that I've ever not seen. I'm shouting your name to the edge of the sky, but the universe doesn't have an answer for why.
Here are the lyrics for your song. It'll be okay. I've written these with a slow tasted piano, a melancholy guitar strum in mind. Something that starts quiet and builds into a raw, emotional release.
The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm still replaying every word that we said. I haven't moved the keys you left by the door. It feels like a ghost is walking the floor. I keep reaching out when I'm half asleep, but the space where you were is a promise you couldn't keep. And the silence is loud, it's ringing in my ears, tracing the outlines of all of my fears. I'm trying to breathe, I'm trying to stand, but I'm losing the grip on the palm of your hand. So I'll tell my heart it'll be okay, even if the sky stays a heavy shade of gray. I'll lie to the mirror, I'll lie to the room, until I stop smelling your ghost and perfume. They say time is a healer, but time feels like glass, cutting me deep as the seconds all pass. I'll say it until I believe what I say. It'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. I saw your car turning off a main street, and for a second my heart skipped a frantic beat. Then I remembered we're strangers with memories now. We broke every always and forever vow. Is it easy for you? Do you sleep through the night while I'm still here shaking, losing the fight? So I'll tell my heart it'll be okay, even if the sky stays a heavy shade of gray. I'll lie to the mirror, I'll lie to the room, until I stop smelling your ghost and perfume. They say time is a healer, but time feels like glass, cutting me deep as the seconds all pass. I'll say it until I believe what I say. It'll be okay. Maybe okay is just learning to hurt, learning to live with my face in the dirt. Maybe it's not when the bleeding all stops, but when I stop counting the teardrops that drop. It's a long way down. Yeah, it's a long way down. The house is so quiet, the lights are all low. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you go. I think maybe it'll be okay. It has to be okay. Dust is setting on the mantelpiece, right next to where your keys used to lie. I've been cataloging every memory since the morning that you said goodbye. I found a mason jar in the pantry shelf, empty, clear and cold, just like the room. I didn't know I'd fill it by myself before the garden even started to bloom. They say that time is a healer, a friend that's salt in the water. of a love that's been losing its grip. And now I've got rows of jars of tears lined up like trophies of my loneliest years. One for the silence, one for the why, one for the ghost of that final goodbye. Labeled and dated, kept on a shelf, a museum of how I've been losing myself. I'm running out of glass, I'm running out of room, living in a house of a love in its tomb. I caught a heavy one at 3 a.m., the kind that burns when it hits the floor. It tasted like the promise of forever then, and the sound of you walking out the door. I try to tighten every silver lid to keep the bitterness from leaking out, but you can't hide the things that we did or the echoes of every single doubt. Yeah, I've got rows of jars of tears lined up like trophies of my loneliest years. One for the silence, one for the why, one for the ghost of that final goodbye. Labeled and dated, kept on a shelf, a museum of how I've been losing myself. I'm running out of glass, I'm running out of room, living in a house of a love in its tomb. What happens when the shelf begins to break under the weight of every mistake? Do I drown in the water? Do I wash out to sea? Or does the shattering finally set me free? Finally forget that I finally forget. Just tears, just glass and salt and years. I think I'll leave the lid off this one. Yeah, I'll leave the lid off this one. There's a shoebox in the corner of the closet, underneath the sweaters that you left. 100 pages filled with my confession, the only things I haven't told you yet. The ink is faded on the oldest envelope from the night you walked away into the rain. I wrote down every please and every don't go, but I couldn't find the courage for the pain. Tell you how the coffee tastes like ashes, how the bed is like a desert on your side. I tell you that I'm sorry for the silence and the ego and the foolish stubborn pride. I've got stamps that I've never even peeled, addresses written out in shaky lines. Every letter is a wound that hasn't healed, frozen in a world of once upon a times. And they're the letters I have never sent, 1,000 I love yous that I never spent, just a graveyard of the things I meant to say, turning into yellowed paper and decay. It's a conversation only I am having, a bridge to you I'm never gonna cross, just a library of everything I'm saving, the heavy paper weight of all our loss. If I sent them, would you read them? Would you even recognize my hand? Or would you throw them in the fire, like the way we burn the plans we planned? I'm just talking to the shadows, I'm just writing to the dark. Yeah, they're the letters I have never sent, 1,000 I love yous that I never spent, just a graveyard of the things I meant to say, turning into yellowed paper and decay. It's a conversation only I am having, a bridge to you I'm never gonna cross, just a library of everything I'm saving, the heavy paper weight of all our loss. I wrote another one tonight, but I'll just put it with the rest. Sweet dreams, my love. I'm still memorizing the cracks in the ceiling, tracing the ghosts of the words we once said. There's a heavy kind of silence, a hollowed out feeling, like a book that's been finished, but I'm rereading the end. I kept your old sweater just to catch the scent of a version of us that's already spent. My knuckles are white from gripping the edge of a promise we made on a crumbling ledge. But the harder I pull, the more the rope starts to fray, and I'm tired of fighting the light of the day. There's a beauty in letting go, though it feels like a break, like the rhythm of winter for the flowers' sake. It's the quietest scream, it's the salt in the soul, it's losing the half to finally be whole. I'm washing the ink from the palms of my hands, building a life on much steadier sands. It's a different kind of brave, the only way I'll grow, finding the beauty the air feels thin. How many windows to let the world in? Goodbye is the garden that's starting to sow. There's a beauty in letting go. Yeah, there's a beauty